What's going on, everyone? Where is this? Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. It is cold. We got a snow day today. We're just hanging out for New Comic Book Day. I wanted to talk about New Comic Book Day. I want to talk about episode 6 of Boba Fett. I want to talk about some CGC stuff, a few other things. Before we do that, though, let's hit the intro. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my one guest. I put the links into the Burke Fam chat, so if you're a channel member, go ahead and hit that message, and it's in there, and you can join. We got someone trimming a dog or something. What is up, Mark? How you doing, brother?
Hey.
You at work?
No.
No, get home. Just hanging out.
It's just a Wednesday, you know what I mean? Just a Wednesday.
Yeah. My wife and I, well, first off, we watched the first episode of Superman and Lois last night for season 2. Very good. And then,
oh yeah, dude, just wait till you get to episode 3.
Is it like really, really good?
Oh, dude, me and my wife binged all 3 episodes last Wednesday. We had to play catch up because we attempted to watch Naomi. That was an epic fail.
Was it terrible?
So then we just got caught up on Superman, and my God, dude, both of us were balls deep, dude. It's good. It's really good.
So is there some, without spoiling too much,
the villain intro just gets you super hyped.
So there's a new villain.
Well, of course, new season, new villain.
Okay.
But who they roll out is just, and it isn't just who they roll out, it's the manner in which they roll the character out.
Well, I mean, in the first episode, they kind of alluded to who, someone is underneath the earth doing something. And I don't know who it is because I haven't seen it yet. But
well, you saw that first episode in the 2, that fist busting out.
Yes. That's what I'm referring to.
So who do you assume it is?
So I'm assuming it's between a couple different people. I think it possibly could be Doomsday. I think it could be Lex Luthor or someone else. So
you're on like the same track that I think everyone is on. You know what I mean? Like when you see that, because we've seen of course, we've seen Doomsday's story told where he crashes from space, but then we've seen it told where he comes up out of the earth from where he's been crashed here previously. And there's all kinds of hints that they drop throughout the episodes on who it could be, what's going to happen. And bro, when the character rolls out, you're just like, no way.
Well, I'm excited to watch it now. In fact, so I watched Boba Fett episode 6 today. Before we get further, I do want to say hi to everyone in the chat. I apologize. We're just talking over here. Beckerman, what is going on, sir? Warlord James, what is up? What's in the box? Hello. Awesome, mate. What's up, gang? How's it going? Snow day. What's that, right? Right? You guys don't get any snow over there in Arizona. About to watch Boba Fett. Dude, I'll tell you what. This week's Boba Fett is an absolute treat. And what's honestly, and I've talked about this, I don't want to say too much because we can give our non-spoiler review of it, but I will say this. The last 2 episodes were the 2 of the best episodes, and you can see who is missing in those 2 episodes for the most part. And I don't know.
Straight up, the first 4 or 5 episodes, however many, what episode was this? 6?
6.
So the first 4 episodes, you do not ever need to watch the first 4 episodes. Even if you've never seen this series and you're like, I got to get caught up, skip the first 4. They don't matter whatsoever.
I mean, they do a little bit based off of the villain, right?
No, not at all. Okay. Because I was thinking about this all morning.
Disagree a little bit.
Because the conversation at the end of the last episode, when the person comes to ask the other person for help, that's all the information you need. That's all the required information.
Well,
the rest is just nuanced information.
It did feel like it was like, okay, let's just drag this out and get people to watch. And the problem is that they waited too long, in my opinion, to get people excited, right? The best stuff was in episode 5 and 6. So we had the first 4 episodes. Honestly, the first episode, of the series, you want to be like amazing, so everyone keeps coming back. It wasn't very good at all. Absolutely terrible. What did you think, Beckerman? Go Cats! Go
Hey,
Cats! Go Kitties!
go real cats! Look at that.
What's up, dude? You know,
You're just petting your pussy.
I am. Well, this isn't mine. I'm in somebody else's house.
oh,
You
what are you
pet
doing?
strangers' pussies?
No, I'm in my house. I just figured since Burke's like, what are you at work? As you're clearly working. I'm giving the biz right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I like to give him a hard time. That's what he does every day. Like, I don't know how many haircuts you give a day, but it feels like you've told me you give about one an hour. It feels like.
This is number 4.
Yeah, and it's 1 o'clock. What time do you get to work?
It takes a few hours. Like I've been rotate numerous ones at a time. It's a 3-part process. You bust them down, bathe them, and fine tune them. This is the fine tuning on the second to last dog. I got 1 back there drying, 2 finished all the way. I only have 4 on the book for today. I'll probably be done around 3:15.
And some of them you actually like they're not being easy like that. Some of them you have to like put a muzzle on.
This
right?
dude's a gym. Like I have this chain on him, but he's not even putting pressure on it. He's just hanging out.
Yeah, I've seen some of the other ones like a bigger dog. You guys put a muzzle on them because they want to.
Yeah, I think I've had a muzzle like 10 dogs total in the entire time I've been here. Normally, it just makes them more anxious. I mean, obviously, right? But it's the difference between getting eaten or not. You shouldn't have to deal with an anxious dog.
Beckerman, did you watch this week's episode of Boba Fett, or have you been watching it at all?
Yes, I just don't watch Lois and Clark. That's what I thought you was asking me about.
Oh, dude, you gotta check that out. Oh my god!
I will when I get to it.
It is so good.
Perfect
being
answer.
a CW show, it's exceptional. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. It's exceptional.
Hey, it's no Stargirl, but it's good.
Yeah. No, Mark, you can recommend whatever you want to me. After Stargirl, I will watch whatever you tell me to.
Yeah, well, your answer was sufficient with get to it when you get to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there.
Like a lot of my Superman bias goes into it. A lot of my Family Man bias goes into it. Because like a lot of it is like heavily oriented and very smart writing for family viewing. Like they're dealing with like family issues, like with kids growing up and into puberty and a lot of that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of relatable stuff as a parent in a household with younger kids and stuff. And then just the Superman moments are cool as hell.
So, I mean, I've only seen the first episode, right? What's up, Chop and Drop? Happy New Comic Book Day. Yes, sir. But it feels like Jordan's girlfriend may have found a new boyfriend at camp. I don't know. That's what
you're right and wrong at the same time.
Oh snap! Does she like girls now?
I mean, what year is it, Steve? Doesn't everybody?
Oh, I guess we're gonna find out. Poor
But
guy.
don't worry. Anything goes in a 3-way, my man.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, I've liked it. I've liked the show, and Mark and I were talking last year when the season 1 was coming out. We just absolutely loved it, and in fact, for the longest time, I was actually ahead of Mark watching the episode. So this is kind of surprising to see.
Yeah, you're about a week ahead of me.
Every time you're always just like a little behind me.
Yeah, but since then, me and my wife, because of that show, really, we turned out to have that Wednesday night routine now, where every Wednesday evening, everything else, no matter what, unless it's an emergency, gets put on the back burner. That's our night to sit down on the couch together, eat some Zaxby's, watch a show, and enjoy it together or gripe about it afterwards together.
And Peacemaker comes out tomorrow, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Best show on TV.
Do you think that your boy Rick Flag is dead?
And yeah, I'm afraid. I'm afraid so. Like, you mean like, do I think that will they pull some kind of stunt to bring him back?
Yeah,
man, I don't know. That'd be a hard stunt to pull based on the current like standing of where the DC movies are at. That'd be a far stretch.
Sure.
Because they pulled that exact stunt with Peacemaker to even have his show.
Right. Right.
Shot him in the neck and dropped the building on him. Broken collar.
and his and his dad is still like, "How did I make you? How are you from my seed?"
Yeah.
Oh shoot! It's an exceptional show. I'm not gonna lie.
There's been a lot of people talking about how they're going to be upset if Eagly dies after that last episode.
Yeah.
Do you think that them letting us know that butterflies can inhabit like animals, that Eagly's now endangered?
Everyone's in danger, but they got to figure out how to get those butterflies out before having to kill a person, right? Like you don't need to.
That'd be weird if you couldn't do that, especially going from Starro the Conqueror to the butterflies. It's pretty much an identical format. If you can't get the butterflies out, as soon as Starro got on you, you're dead man walking. There's no taking them off.
Right.
So I'd like to see him do it differently with the butterflies.
So if you don't know what he's talking about, it's the Suicide Squad movie.
Everyone should know that.
Well, yeah, but if you don't know that's what he's talking about with Starro, which gets his first appearance in Brave and the Bold 28, which is a book you and I are both looking for this year. First appearance in Justice League. Is there a grade that you were looking for?
No, not specifically. I've been doing something different, setting money aside in a whole different way to try to hit a specific minimum before I start actually like window shopping them. Because just like with houses or cars, with comics, when you go looking for it, you're going to find it. Like whether you want to spend the money on it right then or not, you're going to find it. So I was going to get the money up first, and I'm going to hit a very, very low minimum and start window shopping. And if I'd like to have it in at least a 0.5 or better.
I want a 1.0 or better. I could get a 0.5 now, but I want 1.0 to 2.0, preferably the higher grade.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm like, anyone can go swipe your card for it, and that's what I'm trying to avoid doing.
Sure. Honestly, I
love everything about what you just said, Legion. Like this newer like everybody collecting now, everybody just throws their plastic at everything. Nobody hunts anymore. There's no patience. And I can tell it's because you got brought up the old school way. Like the guys who taught me how to collect, the ones that are still like the ones that are gone are rolling in their graves, man, and the ones that are still alive just don't get you guys. Like I just don't understand the thrill of just handing your money over to some. You're just basically some rich trophy hunter to me. Like nobody wants to put the work in anymore. Nobody wants to live off the land,
Yeah.
I've been looking everywhere,
but it's time. I spent 5 years hunting a book once.
Sure, yeah, for sure. And
when I found it, it made it all the better, and I got it for a great price.
Locally, one hasn't come through locally, and man, I couldn't tell you how long. Like I'm pretty dialed in with all my shops here.
Right.
Like I couldn't tell you the last time one's come in. So it's going to end up happening to be an internet purchase. That's why I'm deciding just to go about it differently. Because a lot of stuff that I buy, it's just when I hit it in the wild, like when I happen to find it. And that sets back plans with other stuff that you would just purchase anyways. So I've got an envelope in my desk in my bedroom that literally says JLA. I wrote on it, and I'm just storing my beans in it,
I need to sell a bunch of stuff on Whatnot and just pile it up into the PayPal, so it's just ready to rock.
Yeah. Well, between checking or savings or PayPal, I could go just buy the book. I'm just wanting to keep fun. I want the funds to this to come from offloading stuff, and not just that, but I've been throwing tip money, just the tip money from doing this, because people tip me, and it's added up a lot faster than I expected it.
So Brave and the Bold 28, first appearance of Justice League, a 0.5.
About $600-700 for a 0.5.
Last sold in December for $1,300.
Oh, that's way high for a 0.5.
That's what I thought too.
It goes for about $1,000 a point.
So it's there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just pull this up real quick because it's easier if I just show you instead of just talking about it. This is cover price data. So it doesn't have everything, but 0.5. See if I can zoom this in more. There we go. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 straight sales between 1,040 and 1,300 for a 0.5, which that seems just crazy high to me. What do you think, Becker? For a 0.5.
I'm the wrong guy to talk to, man. I don't care about any of that. That's not how I buy comics. It's just
You don't buy them graded?
no, I don't pay those kind of prices for anything. I have less than 3 comics in my ownership that I've paid 4 figures for.
Wow. Hey, what
I
up,
hunt.
two bros?
I hunt. Like I guess that's my biggest thing anymore with modern collectors and me is I don't pay retail, man.
No, for sure. I'm
You
just
guys,
looking to see
you
what
guys
it's
want to
going
hand
for.
your piggy banks over to people or your plastic, that's fine. I just personally won't do it.
Well, the good thing for you is that you've been collecting for a long, long time, so you've got those crazy stories, crazy awesome stories about like I think you got like a 181, 180, 181, and 182 for what was it like $130 for your birthday one year?
$120. It was a birthday present
That's
when I
crazy.
was 14.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I know. I'm just looking this up just for a reference because Mark and I both want to get it graded. So I'm just looking to see what it's going for. At 1.0, 1,500 or 1,400. So at that point, you'd rather get a 1.0 than a 0.5 for sure. But then after that, that's when it starts going up. 1,750 for a 1.5, which I actually saw that sell on eBay. 1,700, and then a 2.0s. That's when it starts getting over $2,000, depending on who's selling it. So.
And freaky, it's not even about being frugal. To me, just handing over money and just shoveling money out of my bank account, that's not a hobby. My hobby is to go around the country and search for comic books and not trade away my future and not have it be a retirement vehicle. I mean, has my collection become that? Probably, yeah. Whoever inherited, but it's never been about that. It's been about establishing runs. Like, I don't own keys that aren't within the realm of stuff I collect. I don't buy a key for being a key. I buy a book because it fits what I've been collecting for 30 plus years.
And that's I mean, that's kind of why you're real into the OAs, right? Because you're pretty big into the
Yeah,
original.
OA is probably where I throw my money out of the window. That because I will spend money
Yeah.
on that, but for comics, it's just all about establishing and maintaining my runs, filling in holes.
Well, what is there a specific run you're trying to fill right now or
Not really. I'm pretty stymied where I'm at. And I won't break my 1970 rule for DC, so I'm done there. I completed Flash and Batman from 1970 to current.
Oh, that's another thing. Okay, so people don't know you only collect from a certain time period to now, right?
For DC.
And why is that?
I came up with the rule in the early 2000s because it was just too intimidating to start collecting Batman and Flash and go, to the beginning. So what I said, especially Batman's the reason for the rule.
I mean, he is. He's
and I don't do detective that far back. I just do detective for when I started getting detective in the 90s. But Batman and Flash I have from January of 1970 to now.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic.
And it sucks because there's some really appealing keys for Batman just below that.
Right. Yeah.
And I've always wanted to do it, but I said, nope, you made the rule, stick with it.
I like it all.
I get it, man.
I like it and I want it all.
But that's the beauty. I'm not judging how other people collect, how you collect. I'm
Right.
just saying it's not for me, and wrapping my head around it at times is really hard to understand others.
Sure, especially here in 2022 with how crazy the prices are, right? I mean, we've never seen prices like we have this year, and I mean, I was one
The
of those people.
prices are part of it, but it's also like, I don't know, if you just go around and buy what you want, where was the challenge of being a hobbyist? It used to be,
Sure,
it just took time to go out and find it all, but the rise of eBay, the accessibility of information, apps like Key Collector, and just, some people with some pretty big pockets jumping into the sport or the hobby.
yeah, and I think
I
actually
mean,
that's
you could build a fire collection in 1 year, and people would assume you're this all-knowing comic guy, and you wouldn't be.
right. And actually, hey, what's up? Me too. You're looking for that too. He's looking for Brave Will 28 as well. What up, Nick? I know you just went live with the CGC unboxing. I need to watch that.
Oh, I
Okay.
watched it.
Right.
He teased me with some OA and then never showed it.
Such a tease.
It was brutal.
I'm gonna send it to your email, Dustin. Give me just a second. Yeah, we got no school today, so I told my wife, I'm like, I'm bored. I'm gonna go live. She goes, okay, cool. I don't care. So my
I'll
daughter's like,
probably jump over to the chat.
you sound like you're about to take a nap.
No, I'm actually working. Kind of. I'm doing what I call work.
I mean, if you like what you do, you'd never work a day in your life, right? Isn't that what they say?
That's what you tell me every time I ask about your job. You love it so much.
I do like it. I do
No,
like
you
my
do.
job. What's that?
I know you do. I
I
was
do
just
like
giving you a hard time.
what up, Fun Comics? And so like last night, for instance, I help out the athletics with their school a lot, and so actually last night I watched our boys basketball game on YouTube because they're actually really really good. They're 12-2 after last night, and I don't know. It's fun to support the kids that I get to see every day. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. Like let's say like the Chiefs. When the Chiefs win, obviously I'm super excited. But like it's another thing when you actually know the kids. You know what I mean? So where's Tapia? Did I miss Tapia? Tapia's in here somewhere. They're saying. So Elite Comics and KC still has that TMNT 1 second print. I saw today in his video that he posted from all the new comics. I saw.
Did you see his new rule too?
No, what's his new rule?
You can't buy more than one comic on New Comic Book Day of a specific thing. I have the internet too. This is the guy who's also listing new comics for market price.
Oh, there we go. There's Tapia. What's up, brother? I did not know that. I know some shops put a limit of 1 or 2, and I get
Yeah, and I don't have a problem with it, but
Yeah.
this is the same guy that will list new books for $30 if they're hot. My thing with Elite has always been that he lists today's books at tomorrow's prices.
Yeah, for sure. I've heard that. What up, brother?
Hey, what's up, man?
What are you up to? You on your lunch break?
Trying to get my phone to act right. I can't hardly hear anything.
That Southern drawl.
What is the deal here, man? I think they changed something with their think you StreamYard must have changed something where you can't use a Bluetooth or something.
I don't know.
I can kind of hear you a little better now. I can hear you now.
It.
Yeah?
Now? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's
Whenever
my
I'm in
phone.
my car, I Bluetooth it.
Yeah, it might just be my phone. Now I actually headed to the comic shop.
Okay. What are you getting this week?
I think the only book on the pull this week is Walking Dead. So
Okay. All right. You dig it.
I'll see when I get there. But I've, like I said, I reduced the pull list down a lot.
Yeah.
Just got to the point where I was spending so much, man. I couldn't keep doing that $70, $50 a week.
It's
So,
tough out there, man. It really is.
yeah. Especially when I stay so busy. I don't have enough time to read that many titles in a week. And then
Right.
it just piles up so much. And then I just have a bunch of stuff that I don't even know what's going on in the storyline. And I'm 12 issues in, still haven't read it. So, with no time to ever get on it. But I guess that's how it goes. How you enjoying the day off?
I slept until 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you guys were up late last night. I listened to the show while I was working today. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we talked about just about everything last night. We really
yeah, I
did.
was enjoying hearing the stories about who everybody's book that they scored for a good deal, and now it's worth however much. That was cool.
Let's hear yours. Let's hear yours. What's the most you spent on a book?
Most I've spent on a book, probably the Hulk 181. That was a little over $2,000. Yeah, that had to be the one. I think that's the trying to think. That's the only book I think I've spent over 1,000 on, though. Oh no, the Walking Dead one I spent 1,100 on, but it came back a 9.8, so that was a good one.
I mean, in 9.8, it's like $3,000, isn't it? Or is it higher than that?
Well, it's like around 3,500, but that's the white labels, and I've been told that the black label I have, that there's like less than like somewhere around like 200 or less of those out there, and I haven't been able to find any of those that have been sold to get a value on that. So,
Right.
but now the book that I got on a deal that I lucked up on, like me and I know you've heard me talk about it for us. My Marvel Spotlight 6 the second Ghost Rider, paid $5 for it, and the grade I got it in is worth over 1,000. So
What about that TMNT number 2?
that one I paid like 200, and it's a 9.4. So the last time I checked, which has been a minute, it was around like a $1,200 mark. So that one wasn't
You
bad
did really
either.
well on that one too.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I don't think I've really paid FMV for anything or anywhere near it. I mean, you know how I am, man. I'm a
Yeah.
cheapskate, so I'm gonna beat somebody down on the price. I mean, my Captain America 100 7.5, I think I got 200 into that one. My Submariner 170, I got like 200 into that one. I got my Avengers 4. It's a 3.0. I've got less than $1,000 in that one.
I don't know how. I have no idea how. No idea.
Yeah. You got to beat them up, man. You can't take no for an answer.
You went kind of crazy last year of keys.
Yeah, and now it has definitely continued on into this year. I've got one that I'll have in a couple of weeks that I'm buying from Sean Yahweh.
Oh yeah.
We went to a comic convention this past weekend together, and he took some slabs up there to try to sell or trade to the vendors, and they were like kind of snubbing their nose up at them because they were CBCS slabs. And I was like, bro, how much do you want for that New Mutants 98 9.8? And he told me. I was like, bet, I got it. Let's do it. And I'm not afraid of the case, bro. And to be honest, I'm gonna send it probably to CGC anyway. But
You're not afraid to buy a CBCS and then send it over to the CGC, is what you're saying.
yeah, the only reason why I'm gonna do it though is because I literally cannot stand the have one slab on my wall that is not like the others.
That's exactly why I only have CGC as well.
There's an easier solution. Just buy another CBCS case. Problem solved.
Well, then I'll have two of them that are out of place.
Right?
Yeah. Well, then you can balance it though. You can only buy like even numbers at a time. You know what I mean? That way
I'd
you
have to
always
have like
all the in for
I'd
the
have to
signature.
have like a whole nother wall for my CBCS ones. Like I don't have a problem with their grading services, with their slabs, anything. Like
You
like I
remember
will.
that? You remember that wall you have that doesn't hold slabs up very well, that they fall and break on the carpet? That's where you should put your CBS slabs because they won't break when that happens.
Yeah, no, like I said, I like their slabs a lot. And I have no problem with them or using them or anything. Yeah, their magazine slabs at CGC are 100% trash. I don't know anybody who has not said the exact same thing, including the guy. Yeah, they're horrible. And CBCS is, well, I don't know. Never mind. I don't know if I can talk about that or not, but
Oh, why?
you know what I'm saying.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
We will let y'all know as soon as we find out, but there is something in the works for a new magazine case coming soon. So
This community needs that because like
C's been talking about that for a while, and not just that, but EGS is they're hoping by summer of this year to have their actual patented slab
that's what I heard.
Operational as well.
Yeah, they're we're you didn't I forget the guy's name. Steve. Yes. Steve contacted us, or I don't know if it was Steve or his secretary or whatever, but basically when they're going to send us their new magazine case. After I did that video about how bad CGC's magazine case was when mine broke and everything, and I did what I do and pitched a fit and had a rant. We got an email from them, so when they get it done, they want to send it to us to do a review on it. So that'll be nice because I'll
send it to me too.
Yeah, I know. Right? I would love to have a better, and that's what I don't understand. Like, how does CGC not change that? Like, the mass amount of Turtles and magazine books that have come in the last 2 years, that's enough reason right there to change your case. I mean, it's garbage, dude. You got a sticker on the top of it. The label sits in there crooked, and like the space isn't even inside of it is too wide. The label moves around. The pins that hold the corners together are all busted.
The label's in there sideways,
mm-hmm.
and you can open the side of the magazine case.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible.
Yep,
absolutely terrible.
But yeah, I mean, back what you were saying. I mean, yeah, I started a new job last year, so I'm making a little more money. So that gave me the ability to start buying some bigger stuff. And I'm hoping at the end of March when we go to Lexington, my goal is to walk away with a giant size X-Men and Fantastic Four #3. That's my goal. Because I agree with Beckerman. I don't like the whole, and I've told you this before, Steve. Like, I feel like using eBay to find your books and stuff is cheating. But I go to comic shops and look for them, and I don't go to many cons. But if I can grab one at a con, the only way I'll do it is if I can beat them down on the price and feel like I walked away and I won. But I mean, I prefer not to buy my comics on eBay, especially something that I've been looking for a long time or something hard to find. I'd like. I like the thrill of the hunt too, so I definitely get it.
And you have some of the worst eBay luck I've ever seen an individual have as well, Dustin. Like, Austin said,
is it not? Is it not?
There's some decent sellers out there. There's some good practices, and even with a decent seller and proper practice, something's going to go wrong when you put up that video.
Yeah, at this point, it's almost a meme in itself. I mean, we don't have any content for the next couple of weeks. Oh, let me just order a bunch of stuff off eBay.
Did you see my video about eBay?
Yeah. I saw you cutting ties. No more.
I look none. I do look daily, but I ain't buying anything.
I mean, I'll look on there just to see, what's going on with the market and stuff. Because I mean, I don't pay for like GPA or Go Collect or anything like that. But eBay, is still a pretty good way to kind of see. Yeah, right. To see where the market is on stuff, especially books that I want. That way, like if I decided I wanted to go get Fantastic 448, but I also want to get the FF3 and I want the giant size, well, I'll go look, see what the market's looking like on all three of them, prioritize them based on, how much I'm wanting to spend right now. And that's
one
pretty
I
much
just said the CBCS Nick just picked up for me. It was a 2.5, not bad.
What's that?
The FF48, Nick just picked up the one for CBCS. I send my books to Nick, who's right there, and he can do walk-in. So the turnaround times don't mean a thing.
Yeah.
When you do walk-in, I mean they mean something, I'm sure. But he has a good relationship with him and everything, and I don't know how much that might or might not play into it. But like that 2-day turnaround time for modern is like normally legit within the week, and stuff like that. Still. Yeah, so he just picked up like Nice House. I'd send a Nice House #1, that third print 1 in 25.
Uh-huh.
They paid like $15 for, and it's like a $250 book now. And I've already made a deal with him and traded it off for something I want more. I sent in Justice League Incarnate #1, the 1 in 25, just because I love the cover of it. Mm-hmm. It's that first appearance of that new Dr. Multiverse chick, but it just reminded me very Kirby-esque with the Cosmos stuff behind her and everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of wanted like just to throw in a couple extra stuff, and I sent in that Fantastic Four 48, no cleaner press or anything, and it came back a 2.5.
Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping my 49 comes back around a 2.5.
Oh, about eBay, another thing that I figured out that's worked out great for the last 2 times I went to go buy something is I don't know about y'all, but I'll buy stuff off eBay and I'll get letters in the packages from the sellers like, appreciate you buying from me. Here's my email, my telephone number, my address, my blood type. Please do not buy off my store. Hit me up directly. I'll just sell to you directly. I'll give you a discount. Please do not
love that.
That's smart.
So what I've done is both times I just went and looked at the seller's name. And then I went to Instagram and there they were. Now, look, the seller that I'm talking to right now today, I was looking at stuff over the weekend. His name on eBay is literally IG 12-cent comics, and it's just that dude 12-cent comics off of Instagram.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah, he's awesome dude.
Yeah,
his eBay name is literally IG 12-cent comics.
Yeah, that's smart, man. I wish more people would do that.
So
that's how I met
the downside is 4 of the books that I went to buy off of eBay, and I'm glad I hit him up on IG because all 4 of them had sold a couple of days before, and he hadn't updated his eBay page because they were all bought off of offsite.
Yeah, that's how I met Sean Yahweh, because I was looking for an Iron Fist 14 and I was looking on eBay. I checked every shop in Atlanta that I could find. I was checking, and I finally checked Mercari, and on Mercari it'll show you where it's shipping from, and it said like the town next to me. So I sent him a message and I was like, hey,
I'll be right back.
I live literally like 20 minutes from where you're at. So I sent like an encrypted message, and then I sent him my phone number in 10 different messages. I just sent one number with each message, and he called me, and instead of paying the Mercari fees, I was able to get the book a little cheaper, didn't have to pay for shipping, and I just was able to go to his house, pick it up, and then we struck a friendship from there. And now he's he's a part of what we're doing out here, so it worked out good. But yeah, I wish I'll see people on there, and I'll try to do the look up their name on IG trick, and it has not ever worked out for me.
Oh man,
I can't ever find them. So
I'm 2 for 2 right now. I've got one guy that's going through his whole warehouse for me, pulling out stuff, and the other guy I'm going back and forth with him today. I'm probably about to pick up Tales to Astonish 93 off of him. The Cult Silver Surfer one. That's one of the later issues that I'm missing. I'm trying to complete that run. Like, it was in my little goals to pick up any one of the 6 originals, get a Brave and the Bold 28, and cut my missing issues in half, which it's less than 100 issues to complete my entire Hulk run, including Tales to Astonish. So I'm going to be doing an update video on Monday. I've managed to pick up a bunch of filler issues as well as knocked off a big boy book.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a big one, and Crap, that book went up so much, man. Like,
Yeah, I'm not and I talked about in the video. I'm not trying to complete it this year. Just want to knock it down in half. I've got all the big Hulk issues from 102 forward. I've got all the big ones. But Tales to Astonish gets pricey just because I'm missing all those Atlas era stuff. It's all those monster books. Trying to find them is one thing, and then my criteria is it has to be complete and readable. That's it. That's it. Like, I don't want half the cover missing. I want it to look where I can look at it and smile. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It can be a beater though. I'm happy with a beater. I like seeing that love on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked up Tales to Astonish Hulk Surfer cover. I think last year at Huntsville, and yeah, the guy was like super busy, and I made an offer for that one and Tales of Suspense. I think it was 81. It's that Red Skull cover, because I was picking up all the Tales of Suspense cap stuff. And the dude was so busy, I threw out an offer for one of them, and he accepted it. And he was like, "I'll just take it for everything in your hand." Yeah. And so I ended up getting that Surfer book and the Tales of Suspense for like $20 a piece. It was ridiculous.
Mark left again. What's up, Scott?
On my way to my colonoscopy, kind of.
Oh.
I'm going up the night before because our weather's turning shitty like everybody else's.
Your comment last night had me cracking up when I heard that at work today.
Oh yeah, he was listening to the live stream last night, Scott, and he heard your comment you said about the colonoscopy.
Oh.
Not the Burke fam.
What's
So
that?
they moved me from 1:30 to 9:15 because they've had so many people cancel.
Okay.
Maybe you'll have time to get 2 done then.
Yeah, there you go. Just stick it out there twice. There you go.
Practice makes perfect.
If it meant I didn't have to go back for another 10 years, I might think about it.
Oh shoot, that is funny.
So you guys were talking about doing business with eBay sellers outside of eBay.
Mm-hmm.
I found a guy earlier this year. He literally had a link to his phone number in all his eBay listings. I contacted the guy, and he blocked me because I wanted to do a deal off of eBay.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be daggone. Why you put your phone number in there then, Goober?
Right?
That's what I said. I mean, it was cell phone number. So I was texting the guy. And next thing I know, I couldn't even bid on his auctions. I'd make an offer and I'd get an eBay error message.
Instantly.
I mean, that'd be like
me.
that'd be like renting a stripper and her getting mad because you want her to take her clothes off. Like what
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
You hold that dollar out, he looks offended. Hey, what are you doing trying to give me $1?
Wow.
Dude, what do you think I am?
That's hilarious.
Which is a shame because this guy has a shitload of Dell 4 color books.
Oh, nice.
So he's probably got the most Dell 4 color of anybody I found on eBay. He's got one lot that's like 300 books maybe he's trying to sell, and that's one I was trying to deal with him on.
Yeah. It sucks whenever you got stuff like that you don't see all the time, and then you finally say, all right, let me look on eBay, and then you find it there, and you got something like that going on. Like, makes it harder to get it. It's already hard enough to get some of this stuff, and like people want to make it harder. It's like, you don't want it, I want it. Let's figure it out, bro.
Similar situation happened to me. Maybe I'll talk about it on the next Panda.
Nobody wants to go watch Panda After Dark, Adrian. Get out of here.
Oh my goodness gracious.
We've heard your stories.
Oh, I don't know if you have.
I love Panda After Dark.
I don't know if you've heard.
He
the
came
stories
on one of our.
stories.
We've done members only streams that he's jumped on and told. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people that talk about the panda roll. They don't know what that actually means, and it's funny when they start talking about it and they think they're talking about sushi. It's like, no. He got bear handled.
Lasso, Magic Lasso and I had started off at the same LCS. We don't know each other, but we both like the first LCS I ever had when I was a kid is the same one he went to. And when that place, it's still around, the name is, but the actual shop itself has changed owners so many times. Well, in like 99, I think, or 2000, right at the millennium, they moved from their original location and they had a huge clearance sale. Everything in the basement, all these old books. And I mean, by the time he did the last sale, I think they were down to like a quarter a book. And we were talking, we both did that sale, which is crazy. We could have been in that basement at the same time. You had to like make an appointment almost, because legally he could only have like 10 people down there at a time, because the whole building was a fire hazard. And like even going like my big ass going down the steps, they were like unattached wooden steps and they would just rock as I went down.
That's when you know you're about to find something good.
Oh yeah, it was great. I told him I put together a double run of New Mutants.
Nice.
And I didn't pay more than 50 cents an issue, except for 87.
That's wild.
That's crazy, dude.
So Beckerman, when you were in the LCS, did you see a guy with a tiara and a lasso?
I did not.
Well, then Magic was not there.
Scott, you need to watch the video I put up today with the Austin LeMay art. You would enjoy it.
What was that?
You guys like Austin LeMay's art?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know.
Do you not like his art?
Oh, I love his art.
They're putting some into
Got
the
my first
robot.
Austin LeMay piece.
I unfortunately don't have any yet, I guess, like, other than the print.
He may be
Prints
going
don't
under
really
an
count.
exclusive contract with some folks I know. I heard. I don't know.
I have his art piece here, and then I have his exclusive cover from Blast in the Session, which I still need to send him to get signed.
I got the punchline number 1 in his CGC 9.8 that he did. Of course, there's something still in the Turtles print.
Right.
And then got 3 pieces, one-of-a-kind pieces that I unboxed today.
Awesome.
And then, of course, I got his cover. I've got 3 copies of his cover still. One's going into the giveaway box this month that's signed. Another one next month that's signed. And then one for me to keep.
How you doing?
He sent me a sketch he did for me of Sleepwalker.
Yeah.
So now I have my Sleepwalker collection is super eclectic. I have Austin LeMay, Robert Kirkman, Carlos Pacheco, George Perez, and Stuart Sager.
Right on.
That's some 5 names right there, dude. Like all over the board.
So CGC didn't check in my Perez books until Monday, the very last day.
Okay, so my
They were
books-
sent out weeks in advance. You know what I mean? Sent them out, press, sent to CGC weeks in advance. So I'm assuming they probably just pull mail, at some point, just put it into a stack and just slowly start working it through. But that last day, it was probably 7:30 in the evening time. I'm sitting at Olive Garden and getting an email saying, your books are checked in.
You're trying to make me nervous over here.
Yeah, you've been worried to death about yours. It still ain't been checked in?
They picked it up. It was picked up by CGC yesterday, but it has not been checked in. And it has to be checked in by Friday, they said.
Yeah, there's no way it's making it, bro. They probably already lost it. The book's probably lost somewhere at this point. Like
I should have sent it in sooner. I just wasn't thinking about it. And then I went and looked, and I was like, oh, they got the Last Ronin label, even though we talked about how their case and label sucks. And I wanted to get all of them to sign it, and it's at one per store. So
Yeah, I
crossed, I even called them because I was worried about it. They said it should be fine, but like I said,
Yeah.
I'm worried about it.
Yeah, I sent the Jurassic Park #1 that Perez did in because I wanted to send something different in and something that I really liked. And then literally like the next week I found, because I had been looking for it, but it wasn't something I wanted to buy online or anything. But I found that JLA versus the Avengers, the Superman cover where he's holding Cap's shield and Mjolnir.
Yep.
And I'm like, I would find this after it's too late to send it in because, like, that's definitely my favorite one. I would have loved to have sent that in, but that Jurassic Park one will be pretty cool, though. But hey, I'm gonna jump off of here and run in the shop. I gotta talk with these guys about our exclusive and what's going on with that because that got pushed back. So we gotta figure that out. But if you guys are still live when I get done, I'll jump back on.
Later, brother.
All right, y'all take it easy.
You too. I'm nervous about it. I don't know if they're going to check it in time, but hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. So what do you guys want to talk about? What books did you get today, Beckerman? Or what books are you going to get?
I haven't picked my books up yet. I'll get them.
Well, I figured you hadn't since it was bad weather, but is there, like, what are you grabbing this week?
Whatever's in my pull. I don't know. I'm not. I just order all my stuff in advance, and by the time it comes Wednesday, I don't know what's in there.
I got the list somewhere.
I'm disorganized.
So am I. I had the list here. Where is it? Hold up.
Mark, what did I get today?
What?
What did I get today? What's in my poll? You know what I get. Well, right there, I can tell you Batman.
Yeah, Batman, Detective, Spider-Man, Dark Knights, skip Star Wars, skip Spawn. I doubt you pick up crossover.
I do.
You do? Yeah, that second arc's been really good.
You read Noctera?
I do.
Okay.
I thought Mark knew my body better than this.
I know your body better than your box.
Are you grabbing? Are you gonna grab the Sabretooth #1?
Yes.
There you go. Are you reading Suicide Squad?
Yes.
Very, very good. Very good story. Justice League Incarnate?
Yes.
That might be my read of the week.
Star Wars Crimson Reign. Did you get issue 1?
I don't do Star Wars.
Okay. Geiger?
Yes.
Arkham City? The Order? This one right here? Arkham City? You read that?
I got to pop out of here, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Later, dude.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
See you, Becker.
What are you getting this week, Scott?
I actually have a new CGC Spawn, Gunslinger Spawn, maybe Dynamic Forces. I'm hoping it's not another 9.6 because I'll go off.
Yes, it is.
Other than that, I don't know what's waiting at the LCS for me.
I'm going to grab just Batman and Suicide Squad as of right now. I'm just not going to get anything else.
Oh, but now when you said last night you were going to stop your limited series pickups, do you mean all of them, or you're just going to be a little more choosy with what limited you pick up?
I mean, if it's something that really grabs me, then yes, I will get it. But like looking back on it, like I probably could have went without Batman the Imposter grabbing physicals. It was a great story, but like I don't need that miniseries. It was only 3 issues, thank goodness. But like I love Batman, or sorry, not Batman. It's the Dark Knights of Steel right now. But like I don't need 12 issues of that story. Like I can just read that digitally and just be fine. I don't need to buy them, have it take up space in the collection. It just depends, but like if it's something really big, like let's say like King and Black last year, yeah, I was gonna grab those. But he's getting out of here.
So if it's a crappy story like King and Black, you need it. But if it's Dark Knights of Steel, you don't need it.
How dare you?
King and Black was 2 decent issues and then a really mediocre kind of play out. But it did have good hype. I mean, I even picked it up. You know what I mean? I wanted to see what was going on. I was interested.
It was a big event, right? I don't know.
And you were following it for a long time too, so I'm sure it was worth it.
Yeah, and I don't know. It just depends. But overall, I'm just gonna try. Like, I'm gonna make a video on it, but I'm gonna try to cut down everything because it's just getting too much. I keep saying I need to grab less and less, and I grab multiple covers of the same book. I don't need to do that. You know, I don't need to. Honestly, unless it's Power Rangers, Batman, Flash, or Nightwing, like, do I really need it?
Do you really need Nightwing? I'm not saying that jokingly. Like, they hold no inherent value ever in history, other than its first appearance. You know what I mean? Like,
sure, but like,
it's not an investment. It's just throwing away.
No, and so is Flash and Batman. Like, they're not worth anything outside of just maybe cover price or less, right?
No, Batman tends to get books that hold value, even if they're not a lot of value. Batman historically holds
more value
than in like most other characters.
Right. Well, but still,
and more the chance of like them doing something with that property down the road that helps increase the price of the book is also higher. He's a way more popular character, but he's kind of like he breaks the mold with his popularity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not an average kind of character there. As long as you're happy with what you get, you're never going wrong.
Yeah, I mean that's the way that I'm going to look at it, right? Like,
yeah,
I'll just I don't want to spend too much because I want to save that to buy stuff that's worth more that I'm going to love more.
Yeah, you know me, I've been trying to do that better than I have in the past.
Yeah, you have.
It's hard to keep up with what I read digital to remember to talk about it later.
But you still grab a bunch every single week.
Yeah.
You really do.
I could read more digital. I'm not saying I couldn't.
Right.
I picked up a good bit. These past couple of weeks have been heavier than average. I normally pick up between 6 to 10 books, I think. That's probably a fair guess. Week before last, I had like 21 books. But a lot of that was plan on using giveaway stuff and stuff like that.
Hop on, bro. Links in the Burke fam.
Did he say I'm in back?
I'm on break.
Oh.
But he might just be like when he says I'm on break, like he might just be like taking a smoke break or something and 15-minute break and just watch on his phone. That might be what he means by that. But if you got more than that and you want to hop on, brother, do it. Do it.
You ever watch that show, The Righteous Gemstones?
Mm-mm. What is that?
It's a dark comedy on HBO. Same people that made Eastbound and Down. It's hilarious. Season 2 comes out I think it's every Sunday night. I'll watch it on Monday mornings. It's like little 30-minute episodes, but it's ridiculously funny on HBO Max. It's really good.
He has 4 minutes left on his break. He must be taking a smoke break or something. That dog seems like he's doing good too. It's like two dogs like back to back. They're like almost the same, just different colors.
Yeah, a lot of them, especially I have a lot of repeat customers. I know the dogs, they know me.
Right. Mark, have you seen Vice Principals?
With Danny McBride?
I don't know. I don't know. My daughter's been real loud in the hallway. Hopefully you can't hear it. We're getting close to being almost out of here at this live stream anyways.
Have you gone outside and played in the snow yet?
No. My daughter did for like over an hour.
Snow is such a rare thing here. Like if it snows, everyone takes to the streets.
Right. What up, dude?
Hey, not much. How you doing, Burke?
Dude, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Was just a little bored, so I decided to hop on here. And even when I'm live streaming, like I'm doing like 5 things at the same time. Like I'm working on a graphic and I'm talking to you guys and I'm looking up books and helping my daughter with whatever she needs. I'm always doing multiple things at once. Like Mark's cutting dog hair right now and
I'm grooming an ear. Hey Dan.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, I don't know if I said this. I put it in a Burke fam chat. We got 6 to 9 inches and it's still snowing. I don't think it's snowing here. I did get an email back from Black Flag Comics about my Silver Surfer.
What happened to it?
What's that?
Did you get them in?
Yeah, I got these in. So the trade dress is beautiful, 9/8 crispy candidate, right? Gorgeous. But the Virgin has some issues, and they're not like huge.
You know they only promised a 9.2 or better, right?
There's 7 spine ticks, bro.
That's not a 9.2.
So it's just
with Black Flag, like they have so many options for all these different graded signature options and all that kind of stuff. I don't think they had graded options with that one, but all these different signature options that they hold so many back. And if you're just a customer that wants to just straight up buy the book, you're getting the bottom of the barrel.
So they just basically told me that I'll actually read you the exact email here. Dan, I'm going to mute you since it's really windy. There we go. Okay. So they said, "Hey Steve, hope you're doing well. The book had an incredible amount of printer issues. We sent out our absolute best copies. We have no more available. If you would like to return the set for a refund, let me know. We have asked Marvel to fix a printing issue for years, and they continue to produce the same quality. Let me know if you want to return." And
return the one.
No, here's what I said back. Thank you so much for the quick response. I'd rather have this set than not have it. I just wanted a little nicer copy of the Virgin. Let me know if any more does come available that I can exchange it out for. I was hoping to get the Virgin Infinity signed and graded in a 9.8 this year, and I just don't think this one will hit that high of a grade. Bummer. I can always get the trade dress signed and graded, but the Virgin is so pretty. I wanted that one to be the graded version. Thanks again, and keep me in mind if a nicer copy of the Virgin comes available. I can exchange mine for them.
Why don't you just go buy one from Eastside Comics? They're still available.
But it could be the same thing, Are they still available?
I mean, it could be the same thing or it could not be. Just return them things and just order another set. There ain't no way like they have that many copies and they're sending you the absolute best. That's generic answer.
We're sold out of the 2-pack on Eastside Comics.
Is the Red Skull Dr. Doom still available?
On their website?
Yeah, on Eastside.
Let me look.
All those Black Flag books hit their site as well lately.
Yeah,
at least the last couple.
Yeah, the Red Skull is still available, yes.
Eastside's had a couple of recent Jang drops, and I was over there, and that's when I saw that the Crane books were over there as well.
Where at?
Eastside, they had a couple of recent John Jang drops.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that Surfer book is a gorgeous cover.
Yeah,
Dr. Dr. Doom one is a gorgeous cover. Like, he's doing great now that he stepped away from Venom.
I have to ask you. So, do you think I should make a video about my whole ordeal with that one company? I'm not going to say the name of it, but that I bought the books from, and then I've sent them 6 emails, and I haven't heard anything back in like 2 months.
No, I think you should. I think you should make an Instagram post about it. That's a fantastic shop. Like, I'm surprised that they ghosted you like that. Again, I bought numerous stuff from them. Always been Jang variants. Whenever they would have one. Might not be them. It might be I might be thinking of Comic Kingdom of Canada.
I'm just frustrated. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would make an Instagram post first and see how that goes.
I mean, so here's what I said in my last email, and without getting into too much specifics, I just said, this will be my last email. I apologize that I keep bothering you. Was just checking one final time if I was going to receive my compensation or any gift card money for the shipping back to Canada or not. Thanks again, because I was told that I was going to.
Yeah, I read the whole correspondence. Yeah, they ghosted you, man. They sounded so cool in the beginning too.
They did. It's just infuriating.
And I think a couple other people made the point that they've had some great experience with that shop, but that's a little odd.
No, we haven't talked any. I mean, we haven't talked any of the comic book stuff as it relates to Boba Fett. Outside of that, episode today was absolutely amazing. I don't even know how to say it other than amazing.
Yeah, it was great. It wasn't very action heavy. It didn't need to be.
No.
It had some major fan service moments. The whole thing was just is exactly what we needed when we needed it.
Yeah.
Getting updates on some stuff that we've been wondering about since previous stuff happened, and just getting to sit and stare at something and actually look at it.
All I'll say is holy, you know what, cameos. So many.
Yeah, we had a whole new character show up in live action for the very first time.
Yeah, and who is that? Can you put in the private chat who that is?
No, because I'm on my cell phone. You don't know who that is? You didn't watch the Clone Wars series, huh?
No, I don't know who that is. I guess I can Google it.
Let me see if I can do the private chat thing on here. Yeah, I can. Here you go. All right, it's in the private chat.
All right. So this is a person that's like,
they made his first live action appearance today.
all right, so I'm just gonna have to read about this character because I don't know anything about him other than he looked really cool. He looked real menacing. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm there you go.
Oh, nice. I need to look at that.
So he's very on brand with the show.
What up, dude?
I'm back.
Okay, cool. Cool. Appreciate it.
No, I just had to duck out. Had some work stuff to deal with.
I feel you.
I'll fire someone real quick.
Oh shit! Nice.
My new method is just walk into a room and be like, everybody raise your hand if you still work here, and then be like, nope, not so fast, you.
Janice, don't bother raising your hand.
That's amazing. Not you. Everyone except you.
Yeah, the lawsuit will be epic.
I still remember when we were in your car and you're like, hey, do you see that really nice building over there? Because we're asking where you work. And we're like, yeah. And you're like, I work at the one behind it.
Hey, I'm on the campus.
Oh, my goodness gracious. That is funny. That's funny.
You see that building with all those, that big building with all those windows shining in the sunshine, and you're like, yeah, man, I was like, yeah, so I work in that piece of shit behind it. Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to swear.
Oh, it's fine. Everyone's been doing it anyways. It's whatever at this point. Totally fine. Everything's fine. Are you watching Boba Fett?
Yeah, man. You've already asked me that.
Okay. All right.
And yes, sir. It was awesome. And I too know who that is and could probably go more into depth if you want to.
Yeah, so I mean he was
Without spoilers.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna do it in here.
Sure. I mean
I put it in the private chat. You weren't here, so it ain't going to show up if you look in the private chat. But I answered it.
I had no idea who it was. He looked cool. Like I said, he looked real menacing. That's what I liked about him.
I'm excited to see him in a way.
Yeah, there's only one episode left, and there was a lot that happened in episode 6. A lot that happened in episode 6. So it feels like episode 7's got to be like an hour and a half long, right? Like it just feels like
It's just going to be a fight shootout with like the reinforcements rolling up at the right time, and giving us what the sequels never give us, and that's good fights with certain type of characters.
Now, I have a question for you guys. Do you think who is going to choose?
Yes, absolutely. That gets them to the final fight in the next episode.
Okay, so
absolutely. And not only is he going to choose, he's going to be rocking that new outfit and everything that was delivered.
Okay.
Like, what?
So you think that?
Yeah, he's going to choose to go home.
Okay.
His real home.
Okay. All right. Well, there's some stuff in the private.
T-shirt or weapon? He's going team T-shirt, my dude. And by doing that was quite literally plot armor. You know what I mean? Like by choosing the T-shirt, that they now have to go to the scene of the battle. They're now going to have to show up in the middle of a battle.
I honestly thought the Book of Boba Fett was only going to be about Boba Fett, but it's actually been like everything, and it's just an overarching.
Yeah, at this point, we're just into the prequel to the next Mandalorian season, and I think like can we do spoilers from last week's episode when the Mandalorian was the whole Mandalorian episode?
It was the entire Din Djarin episode.
Yeah, do you remember like the Mandalore chick that does all the forging of the weapons and stuff?
Yep.
How she was quick to melt his spear and call him out on the Darksaber and everything, and like have old buddy test him up for the Darksaber. I think she wants the Darksaber.
You think so, huh?
I think it's her. I think she wants it. She wants to lead Mandalore.
Okay.
She wants to get it and take it home and like reestablish a home.
Really good. It's really good. Empire Strikes Back 2.0.
Do you think she's a known character in the Star Wars universe?
Not one that I know.
No, I don't think so.
I do.
I'm not. Huh?
I do. I think she is.
You do. Okay.
Who plays her?
That I don't know.
Like if they've casted a known actress to play her and we still haven't seen her and she's just been an accessory character at this point, then they have huge plans for her.
Dino Dana. My daughter was watching Dino Dana. Did your kids watch that at all?
Oh yeah, on Netflix.
Yes.
Dude,
it's not on Netflix. It's on Prime. Yeah, it's on Prime. Yeah.
Yeah, we like dinosaurs in my household.
Yep, same here.
That's why we're big fans of flamingos. They're just the dinosaurs that weren't too stupid to survive.
I'm working on something right here while we're talking. Sorry, guys. Earmuffs, Alex. Yeah, if you don't want to hear any spoilers, you might want to do some earmuffs. It's I don't know what to say because the first few episodes they kind of stink. Even episode 4 was the worst episode in my opinion. Episode 4 was the worst, followed by episode 5 was like episode 5 and 6 are both like, in my opinion, the two best, obviously.
I don't think that's an opinion either. Like that's
No, it's not.
that's like a fact. Like
it is. It really is. And I mean, I don't know what to do about it. Like, I don't know what if they're planning on something. I don't even know. Peacemaker comes back tomorrow. It's gonna be a big episode because it's dealing with Murr being outed as a butterfly.
It's going to be huge. There's going to be a whole butterfly invasion that happens in the next episode.
You think so?
Y'all don't watch the whole episodes, do y'all?
What's that?
Y'all don't watch the whole episodes, do y'all?
I don't watch the end credit scene. No.
Well,
do I need to go back and watch all the end credit scenes?
There's end credit scenes, and then they have the whole next week on Peacemaker trailer for the next. Yeah,
I did not know they did that.
I watched that for the first time in the last episode.
I always watch it.
Yeah, so you have the FBI roll up on Chris at his trailer, and then an entire invasion of butterflies in their spaceship roll up on the FBI on Chris at his trailer.
I had no idea.
I think there's going to be good guys and bad guy butterflies, and we're in the midst of a war, and all of it doesn't mean shit because Amanda Waller has her own plan that we're not even privy to still.
So is it episode 5 or 6? It's 6. Hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. Let's see if I can share screen. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Let's skip this ad. So that's the ending from the last episode.
CGC, where'd you, boss? I'm gonna do something I should have done a long time ago. What was that? Kill my son.
Dude, you still have that thing?
Yeah.
What is Goth doing?
Peace.
Get the troops together. Let's go get Peacemaker.
You've got no idea what you're fucking with here.
Oh, wow. Full-on invasion, like Mark just said. Wow. That looks like it's going to be good. That looks like it's going to be good. The end credit scenes are just extended versions of the scenes of the episode. I feel like as someone, like, I don't know. I feel like if you're a content creator that has like ads on your videos, I feel like you shouldn't have to watch ads. I know that sounds like first world problems, like I should be above the law, but I don't know.
That's exactly what he's saying.
I mean, it's essentially what I'm saying. Like, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It is what I'm saying.
Say it again.
I feel like if you have ads on your videos, you shouldn't have to watch ads on other people's videos.
He wants YouTube Premium for free.
Yeah, he wants YouTube Premium for free. Do you know that YouTube sent me a free Google Home Mini a while back for being a long-standing customer? I didn't even have to pay shipping.
Wow. How long have you had them?
I was a YouTube Red member back in 2015. So since 2015, like I'm grandfathered in at their original rate. So I get my, it's Apple Music for Apple users, but it's now it's YouTube Music. It was Google Play Music, but I get that and YouTube Premium all rolled into one for $9.99 a month with multiple people on my account.
Did you get it for Cobra Kai, or was there another reason? Okay, so I remember I got it as well for Cobra Kai, but then after Cobra Kai ended, then I just.
Well, I watched YouTube religiously, like for a long time. You know, like I watched debate shows and lectures and stuff, and I got sick of the ads and then the Cobra Kai and them having they had more than just that as well. Like they were touting like doing more stuff like that, you know. And Cobra Kai was really, even before it blew up in its second on the back nine here and went to Netflix, it was always their biggest thing they did.
No, I agree with that.
They never really had anything else to kind of rival it or to really fanfare their services.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with that. I just got rid of it after Cobra Kai was over. Something in the private chat. Oh.
Boba Fett over anything.
What's up?
Why didn't you say hey to me, Tyler?
Why didn't you say hey to me?
Because everyone just knocks. I have to say hi to somebody.
I liked your who you chose.
Hey, I'm 1 for 3 then. Dude, did you guys watch Boba Fett?
We were talking about it.
Only every one of us.
Oh my god.
But we're not spoiling it.
God.
For anybody.
We're not. You can go ahead and spoil it.
No, I'm not going to spoil it. It was incredible. I was watching it by myself, like texting Lisa the whole time, like she's going to freak out. She's like, "Are you overhyping it?" I was like, "No." And then she watched it and she was freaking out more than I was.
Of course.
Let me ask you, because Steve asked me, T-shirt or weapon?
He's gonna.
No,
I would pick the. I would pick the lightsaber, which is the opposite of what I think will happen.
Okay, I don't know why you said lightsaber. You just spoiled the whole show. Now no one needs to watch it.
Nah, that doesn't mean
you
anything.
need to watch it. You need to watch it. Yeah.
I was telling Steve, I think that the T-shirt is quite literally plot armor that gets our characters back to the middle of the final battle of the season finale.
Yep. And it also takes that person out of a situation that we know happens.
Yeah.
So they don't cease to exist.
And it gets that person right back to where all the fans want to see that person.
Yes.
Dude,
Hey,
what
Jay.
an episode. Every
Sorry, guys.
scene.
I got to go again.
See you,
All right, later,
All right.
Beckerman.
He
I'm
keeps
just
having
like
to
riding
people.
high on shoveling snow and watching Boba Fett.
You do a whack hack and just tape your phone to your hat, Bill?
Yeah, I should, because I could watch it again. I've already watched it twice, and I want to watch it again.
Have you really?
Well, yeah, because I watched it this morning, and then Lisa just got home, so I watched it with her. So good. Oh, my Lord. Just think, like, we basically just could have had a movie of these 3 episodes.
Shoot. Are you counting the finale already?
I'm counting the finale already. Yeah. Just because I'm assuming it's going to be good. It has to be better than it's been before these 2 episodes by a million. Like,
I don't think there's an option.
No. What? Like, why did they name this show Boba Fett? Why did we? I mean, you know what?
Mandalorian season 3 plus Boba Fett.
Boba Fett is literally the worst side character in his own main show.
I won't disagree with that.
There was like 5 characters in this one that were more interesting, or I mean, maybe more than 5. And we have Finnick, who I love Finnick. So I like Finnick more than Boba Fett too. So we're like 8 or 9 characters more.
Yeah, there are 6. There are 6 big ones in this show alone. Like the 4 obvious ones, and then the character that we saw from previous seasons in another show, and then the character that rolled up on that character. You know, like there's 6 right there that I'd rather watch only them on screen knitting before I'd watch Boba Fett.
Wouldn't it have been a better season if they went in this direction and used Boba Fett the way they're going to use him in the finale only? Because then we don't have to see any backstory. Sometimes not seeing crappy backstory is better than getting backstory we never needed.
They could have gave us that first episode how it was and not kept revisiting the backstory. There was no need to.
Yeah, I agree. We could have got just that little like snippet in an episode, and I would have been satisfied. We would have got to see
the backstory isn't everything wrong with it either, though. It'd be different if that was everything wrong with it. But even the present day story is what's wrong with it, and it's really not only the story; it's how poorly it's being written. How many like obvious contradictions are happening in individual episodes and stuff. It's just bad.
Yeah, it's not good. It's really sad, but I'm so happy. I've never been so meh on a show and then turn around and say I absolutely love it. Like I could rewatch those two back to back right now.
That's crazy how much just one or two episodes can change your thoughts on an entire season.
No, it doesn't change my thoughts on the other episodes. I'll never watch again.
I'll never recommend this show to anybody ever, even with these last 3 episodes being amazing. Like I'll never
You
tell
have
someone
to
they should
just
watch.
start there. You just have to start at that episode. So Lisa watched the first episode and hasn't watched any since the last episode. So she skipped 3.
And she's still not lost.
Nope. She's completely caught up. I was like, she asked me what she needs to know. I was like, nothing, especially for these 2 episodes. Like they don't even catch you up on anything that's happened previously.
That's what I was telling Steve. The end of the last episode, when old girl comes to hire Mandalorian, that's all the information you need. The information that she gave Mando was 100% of the valuable information of the show.
Yep.
He needs your help. Oh, okay. That's all you need to know.
Exactly. Right. What a waste of basically 4 episodes. I still enjoyed parts of them, but it's just story-wise so thin. How many episodes are in this first season? There's 7 Funhouse comics.
So we have 1 left.
Yeah, and we're 6 in. But if you haven't watched any, you could probably just watch episodes 5 and 6 or 1, 5, and 6 and be completely good.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's like the first 4 episodes give us little moments. Like we get Black Chrysanthemum, who I didn't even know, but it's still cool. I
didn't know either, and then I liked him so much I got his first appearance.
We got the Huts. Like we got some cool little moments, but none of them add up to a good episode.
None of them add up to what we're getting now, right?
No. I think this last episode had some of my favorite moments of Star Wars in all time.
I mean,
so do you think that character who fell down at the end of this episode is dead?
Yes.
I don't know, because it just happened one time, and the other one it happened like 5 times.
4 or 5. And
so
I started analyzing it immediately. Like it looked like it hit top right, you know?
Yeah.
And then the way that the people around reacted and what they did based off of it, I was waiting to like see something, you know, and they didn't give you anything.
A reaction, and they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't give you anything.
Yep. I think there's a good chance he's not, but I thought he was. But it doesn't really matter. I don't even care, because if he's not, either way, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to spoil it. I'm just so excited.
I'm so excited.
I was also thinking like how much fan service there was, but within such a good story and so many awesome moments. It just made me think like, I wish they would have gone this direction for the sequel trilogy or just at all, because I think The Force Awakens got hate because it was like fan service and repetitive, which it was, but I think they did it in a great way. And I wish that we would have gotten things like this and that, because oh my God, so good. Funhouse, yeah. Setting the table for a big dinner. I can't wait. Then we get, what do we get next? We get Moon Knight, and at some point we get Obi-Wan series and an Ahsoka series.
Ahsoka, I didn't expect that. Without spoiling too much, I don't want to say anything else, but I'll just say I did not expect that.
Yeah. You guys don't know. You'll have to watch. Something happens, and it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
But yeah, it was so great. Man, what a good day. Just a snow day and Boba Fett. And it was actually good.
I mean, exactly. Big snow day for me.
Yeah, same here.
You didn't have to work today either.
No, I shoveled, and when I got done shoveling, I had as much snow on the driveway as I did when I started shoveling.
So it was still snowing for you.
It's still snowing. It's coming down. It like kind of just started in the last few hours.
I'm about to get out of here. Gonna go watch some Ozark with the wife and do some Superman and Lois episode 2 and 3. So just told her I was gonna hop on here for a little bit, and I was thinking an hour, but here we are, an hour and a half later, and it's about time to get out of here. Tyler, you've been waiting for like 3 weeks to see what happened to Boba Fett. You don't care about his backstory being born in 2004.
No, I really don't.
I feel like those first 4 episodes were for people that really enjoyed the movies as a kid, that were big Boba Fett fans, and for like the rest of us that like the show that just don't care as much, we didn't enjoy it as much because we're like, we just want something that's fun and good and new and interesting, and that's why we enjoy the Mando season 1 and season 2, because it's so good. We don't know anything about him really outside of what they've told us, and everything's new. But they do sprinkle in some of the older, different characters like Luke, like Ahsoka, who was in the Clone Wars, like Boba Fett, obviously. So, we have 6 more weeks of winter. If anyone didn't see. Yeah, the first 4 episodes. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, I think it's time to get out of here. So thank you, Mark, for being on basically the whole time with me. Appreciate it. I know you've been working. You got to drink that water. Stay hydrated. Tyler, Boba Fett greater than anything. Thank you again. Thank you to the channel members. You like it when I read them off. So I'm just
you have to read them off. You've committed to it.
Thank you to the family tier members that are entered to win the monthly Burke Box sponsored by the 616comics.com, which they have amazing exclusives. Make sure you guys check out the 616comics.com. In the family tier, we have Legion of Comics, who's here with us now, Comic Book Poser, DJ Links, Solid Up 503, White Shadow, Remington Studios, Sealess E-Man, Cardboard Crazies, Blue Helen Comics, Nick's Kicks and Comics, Hoarder's Hide, Warlord, Actual Dracula, DeBarrick 75, Paul Rogers, Tomorrow Cinema, Kidrona Prince, Oregon Wine, Carlito Classico, Tyler, Shatterglass Comic Reviews, hashtag WhackHack is here with us now, Becker, Mark Spector Comics, Flash 6792, Sector 2815, Adrian Panelson 316, Rob Fat Sachs, Selwyn, and War Machine Punisher Comics and Collectibles. Thank you guys so much for being in the family tier. Again, they're entered to win the monthly Burke Box sponsored by the 616comics.com. And the friend tier, we got New Guy, Dale Spence, Flo Damer, and the Comic Vet, and also Jimmy Small Town Collectibles. A link to everyone's Instagram or YouTube is in the description of all my videos. Make sure you guys are following them, subscribe to them, supporting this amazing community.
One more time.
Like
One more time.
616comics.com for sponsoring the channel, sponsoring the monthly Burke Box. Make sure you guys check out the 616comics.com for all of your exclusive variants and comic book needs. Thank you again to everyone for coming on. We had a great time. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga, and it's Morphin time.